not why you are here?
Yo, what up, what up? It's your man, Big Brandon Carter. We got 3 more books, man. 3 more books that have impacted my life. I know I've read hundreds of books throughout my lifetime, and in this series, I always give 3 books that I feel like have impacted me the most. Today, we have 3 books from the same author. A man who may be my favorite contemporary author, Robert Greene. All right, we're going to start with 48 Laws of Power. As you can see, just looking at the cover, I've read the shit out of this book many times. Got it all bookmarked up, everything, some of my favorite pages. This book, it encapsulates a lot of the ideas from some of the greatest and most ruthless, most powerful people of all time. Sun Tzu, Machiavelli, Napoleon, people of that nature. Let me just see if I can find some jewels in here. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never mercy or gratitude. And be like, yo, don't, that's law 13, you know what I'm saying? Don't be like, oh, please help me, please help me. Nobody want to fucking help you, but if you give them a reason to help you, help them help you. That sounds like basic shit, but he gives a lot of example why that's effective. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. I got plenty enemies. I got motherfuckers who I'm going to fight soon as I see them. It doesn't matter where we are. It doesn't matter who they with, who I'm with. When I see them, it's action. They know who they are. They know what they did. And it's going down. The moment we see, the only way I won't attack them is if they're with a baby or like a child. And if I feel like the child is not old enough to get home by itself. But that's my judgment. I'm making that judgment call. He may have never walked home by himself yet. But if I look at him and be like, yeah, he can handle it, then it's popping. Then it's going down. Motherfucking, I'm going on offense. But anyway, yeah, you got to learn how to use your enemy. Never outshine the master. That's rule 1. I don't really have a master, but White Boy Brian should take note of that. Here's some of my other favorite ones. My other favorite laws. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even have to try to do this shit, Plan all the way to the end. People don't plan to fail, they fail to plan. You know what I'm talking about? Interaction with boldness. You know what I'm saying? Go fucking all out. Everyone admires the bold. No one honors the timid. Bitch-made motherfuckers. Timidity is dangerous. It's dangerous to be walking around all scary and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is one of my favorite, man. This is one of my favorite. Y'all need to know this. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. And people are contagious. You gotta watch who you around in general, man. Cause motherfuckers, somebody who's fucking up, always has bad shit happen to them, always unhappy, always complaining. Stay away from that motherfucker, cause that shit will enter your life. And even if it doesn't enter your life, if nothing else, by association, people will think that you're unhappy and unlucky just because you're around them. You don't want that shit, man. 43. Be royal in your fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. It's a great book. He's a little long-winded, but he has a lot of examples. One of my subscribers was complaining about this book being too long, and he said it was boring. But listen, man, you're gonna learn a lot of powerful information from this book. But you're gonna learn a lot. Then it's seduction. The art of seduction. This joint right here, I don't want to get too into it, but you definitely need to read this. Once you read it, you'll understand how like some of these hoes been running game on you. You just understand a lot of shit. You'll look back in your own relationships and you'll understand, oh, that's why this happened. This is why that happened. This is why this chick was acting like that, or this is why I was acting like that with this chick. You ever been like man, I remember being like obsessed with this chick. She was kind of like whack, man. She was like a fucking 5 or a 6, right? But I was just fucking infatuated with her. And then I read this, I was like, oh, that's fucking why. Not to say that she deliberately utilized the tactics in his books. I'm sure she did it unconsciously. I would not want to give her that much motherfucking credit. But I would say that, she definitely used them, unintentionally, and it worked on me, So listen, man, you don't want this shit to get worked on you, and then you want this shit to work on these chicks that you trying to seduce. Seduction. Listen, man, people like don't think of it as like manipulating people. People like being seduced, man. Women like being seduced. Give them what they want. All right. And then, but like I said, this joint is thick too. Like Robert's a little long-winded in his writing, so that's why my favorite book by Robert Greene is The 50th Law. and it's co-wrote by Robert and 50 Cent. They wrote it together, and it's a lot thinner. It's a lot thinner than Power and Seduction, right? Because he gets to the fucking point, man. He encapsulated his idea, and this book is about being fearless, bold, confident. That's what this book is about. Plenty good examples, not just from 50 Cent's life, but this Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Gandhi, like tons of examples, you know. And it's just a fucking awesome book, man. It's just an awesome book. I have almost every page just highlighted, you know. I fucking love this book. This book is on every one of my devices. And it's on and I have the physical one. So I have it on my tablet, I have it on my Kindle, I have it on my cell phone. I always have this book present, man, like when I need something, when I need some inspiration. So anyway, I think this is his best book. I really think this is Robert's best book so far. So anyway, those are the 3 books for this week. I'll put the links I'll put the download links in the description. All right, peace.